I've lived in Burlington all my life. My family has as well. We've been basically born and raised in the Alamance County area. So I lived in Graham and moved to Burlington. Stayed in Petersburg Apartments. Lived on Westmoreland Drive, Rosenwald Street, actually right next door at the apartments on Sharp Road. So we've lived in this area my entire life. It was amazing, and then with a single mother and the things that she provided for me has been monumental in my life. She's overcome a lot of adversity and a lot of challenges. You know, living, like I said, in this area, it's a I don't want to say impoverished area, but it's a lower socioeconomic status area here. And knowing that my mother had to use food stamps, and knowing that we had you know, tickets at local convenience stores to go get meat and stuff like that, and then she would pay it off when she would get paid, and her working third shift and living with my siblings. So it's a lot of memories. Like, I remember living on Westmoreland Drive, and a police officer, we stayed in an apartment. It was like one story was on top of the other, so it was like 2 stories, and he stayed on top. His name was Dwayne, and he had this purple Mustang, and I loved it. Like, I loved the look of it. I loved the car. You know, and then, you know, going to school and seeing Sergeant Slaughter and some of your dad officers, those things stuck with me and were impressionable upon me. With her, I passed a class, and I was talking to one of the police officers and said, "Hey, what do I do with this? I don't want to work on an ambulance." He said, "Be a firefighter." I was like, I never thought of that, never heard of it, never even considered it being an opportunity. Like, I knew what firefighters do, they fight fire, right? So I knew what they did, but never thought of that as a career path. And I talked to the fire chief at that point. He said, "Look, hey, look, we don't have anything going on right now. I got a class that we're going to be hiring soon, but that class is already full." He said, have you thought about volunteering?" I said, "No, I haven't." And he said, "Well, go volunteer, make sure you like it, and then come back." So I volunteered with the Mebane Fire Department in Mebane, North Carolina. Fell in love with it. Fell in love. I said, "This is what I want to do." So I transitioned from police to fire in August of 2008, and spent about 10 years there before jumping over and running our local inspections department. So I ran our inspections department for about 18 months. Went through the promotional process for the fire chief job, and I was able to acquire the fire chief promotional process and come out on top September 2020. So right past a year now, so it's been interesting. But the fire service is just something, public safety is just something different. It's hard to explain without living it, but it's a unique, specialized career. I mean, as you live life, people come into your life at a divine time, for a divine intervention, I would say, you know, and when they come into your life at that right time, it's for a purpose, it's for that right reason. So you meet people as you go throughout your life, and some of the people you meet in your life at that point in time, they help you excel, you know, help you do better, and help you move, and help you navigate, and they share things with you, and you share things with them. And it builds you for that moment in life, and you build off of that, and you continue to build. I would say to the younger generation, open your eyes to the opportunities that are before you, and lean on others to help you. You don't have to do it alone. You know, I didn't do it alone. I didn't get there by myself.